Here alongside Doug Carrick, and we're here at Fox Harbor, and a lot is happening here at Fox Harbor. Why don't you tell everyone watching, everyone listening about the changes being made here at Fox Harbor?
Sure. Yeah, I think both Tom and I had similar visions for what we wanted to do here at Fox Harbor. Really take advantage of this beautiful coastline that we have behind us here, especially with the ocean course, and give golfers, more exposure to that setting, which is quite dramatic. But we wanted to create two very different golf experiences. Aside from the ocean course, we have the Vineyard Course, which will be a completely different golf experience. I think it's important for, to allow golfers to get away from the heavy winds that can blow here some days, to have a little reprieve from that wind and get back into the property on some inland holes where they're a little more protected with the trees and give them a different golf experience, more of a sort of a type of heathland experience. And then the ocean course, we wanted to try and give somewhat of a links experience, with regularities in the fairways and pot bunkers and, some unusual shots around the greens, little bump and run shots, things that you wouldn't normally see on a parkland golf course.
That's fantastic. And you gave our group a tour of what's going on. So fill us in. How far down the process or in the process are we right now until this thing's all going to be finished?
Well, we're probably here for another couple of years, I would say, before we have everything completed. But we just completed seeding of the first nine of the ocean course, and it's starting to grow in. We've had really good establishment with the seed this spring. We're a little bit behind the schedule of what we wanted to be at with all the rain we had last year. Presented some challenges, but we think we're in a good spot now to have the Ocean 9, the front 9, open early next year for golfers. So, and we're just in the process of building the new holes on the Vineyard Course. So earth moving is almost completed, and we're into the shaping stages now, and some drainage starting to be installed. So we hope to get maybe 3 or 4 holes of the Vineyard Course seeded this fall.
That's fantastic, Doug. And we had a long conversation last night about whether, when you're watching TV, maybe drawing inspiration from a bunker you see here, fairway you see here, how much do you do that whether you're here at Fox Harbor or other courses too?
Oh, I do that all the time. Traveling around the world, I've been very fortunate to play a lot of the great golf courses, old and new, and you're always looking at features that excite you, get you excited about the game and the sculpting of the ground. So you're always looking at bunkers and the style of greens and those kind of features, not only on the old classic courses, but on some of the newer courses that some of my colleagues are doing. There's other architects doing great work out there, and you draw inspiration from all of that as well.
And the great thing that we talked about last night too is that you don't need a 700-yard par five. Some of the best holes in the world, short little par threes, like we saw at Royal Troon with the postage stamp, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think the postage stamp may be one of the best par threes in the world because there are so many variations of what can happen on a short little hole like that. You can see birdies, hole in ones. You can see triple bogeys, all on the same hole, and it's all about the recovery around the green, and I think that's what makes it so interesting and exciting.
100%. Now, you've been in this biz for a long time with golf course and design. What's your favorite part about doing what you do?
Well, there are a lot of things that I enjoy. I like sitting down at a drawing board or a computer and laying out the golf course, figuring out how it's going to fit the land, how it's going to achieve, our client's vision for the property, whether it's a standalone golf course or incorporating other elements like residential development or resort like here at Fox Harbor. So I enjoy that sort of master planning stage and envisioning how it can all fit on the property. And then it's really enjoyable to see it come to life when you start building the golf course and making those sort of tweaks in the field and sculpting the ground. And yeah, so it's all very satisfying. Even drawing some of the details, before you start building the golf course and envisioning, what you want to create. It's all quite enjoyable. I guess the least favorite part is putting together a budget and scaring your client with a lot of money to build a golf course.
Well, you really know what you do, and I'm so excited to see how everything turns out here at Fox Harbor. Doug, thanks for your time today.
Well, thank you very much, Adam. It's so great to have you here at Fox Harbor.